Welcome to Daddy Blogger TV. I'm here with Welton. He's a new dad just like me. He has a son who's 5 months old, Zion. And I wanted to get some wisdom in your short time as a dad. What have you learned from being a parent to Zion?
I think one of the main things that I learned is what a true love is. It's amazing that with your wife, you actually need to develop a relationship, and then that love starts to grow. And all he did is he was born. And it's the most amazing thing that he's taught me so far. Along, patience, and I guess joy. I can't imagine live my life without him anymore. And it could sound cheesy, but even it's hard to remember how life was before him.
Yeah.
Even though it's just 5 months.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can definitely relate to that love. With my wife, you have to learn to love, and like just still have the anger and all. With your kids, you love regardless, right? It's
Exactly.
total unconditional love.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
The other question I was going to ask you, Welton, is since you're such a new dad, what advice would you give to people who are about to be dads?
I think first is be prepared. Although it's a great experience, it's awesome having a baby, but it also comes with a lot of responsibilities. And I think you first need to ask yourself, am I ready to be a father in all situations, like all the different areas, and prepare, have a plan, and I mean financially, because everything nowadays is expensive, and you want to give the best for your son, and enjoy each second of when your wife is pregnant until he's born, until he grows up. Enjoy each second because it's amazing.
Definitely. The other question I had for you is that you said earlier that you waited 6 years to have little Zion. I was curious about the reasons behind that, and what made you do it now, or 5 months ago.
Yeah. Since day first I got married, I want to have a kid. That's my biggest dream since that day. But it's funny because my wife, it was the same. We share the same thought, the same wish, but she's wise, and it just wasn't the right time. We had to be very. We were unstable on our financial. I was still going to school. She was going to school as well. And we just thought, let's wait a little bit more and have like a good basis, a good foundation. So whenever he comes, we can be there for him. We can do things for him. Because being a parent is not only, having a kid, but it is actually, having a relationship with him. Even though he can hardly understand you because he's too young, like too little. But you are building something.
Yes.
Right? You need a relationship with them, and then we figured out, okay, now is the time to do that. So yeah, it's an amazing thing.
Yeah. The final question I have for you, Welton, is I know your background is Brazilian, and now you're living in Vancouver, Canada. How are you going to integrate both cultures, Canadian and Brazilian, into your parenting?
That's going to be fun. Because I'm still Brazilian regardless, right? You can't change that. And I love my country, and I also love Canada. So, and he's Canadian. So the way he's going to grow up is, language-wise, we're going to speak Portuguese with him at home, and English outside. I know it might take a little longer for him to start to speak because he's learning both languages at the same time. But we also see other children doing the same thing. And the funny thing is, we have a friend that their daughter was born here, and that's the way they do it. And it's funny to see that she has no accent in both languages. She's 3 years old now, and I just see her speaking. I'm like, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing how they can learn really, really fast. So yes, we're still gonna introduce in the Brazilian language our culture and everything, but he's Canadian, and here's the country that he's gonna live. So his culture I think is gonna be mostly Canadian.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, is he gonna like ice hockey or soccer?
Hockey for sure. Hockey for sure.
not soccer, football.
I think he would like, but hockey is. I love hockey.
Yeah. So go Canucks and go Brazil, right?
Yes.
Thanks for those great insights,
Thank you.
Welton, and yeah, I hope I get to meet the little Zion too.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning into Daddy Blogger TV with Welton and Rianne and Ricky.